Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Derek Chisora and David Haye. They have decided to part ways. Wow. Derek Chisora and David Haye have decided to part ways, and David Haye had this to say. He said it's been an action-packed couple of years getting Derek Chisora back in the mix of the heavyweight division, taking him from Del Boy to war mode, Haye told Sky Sports. He said, when we announced our unlikely partnership, we pledged to give the fans the big fights of the heavyweight clashes they have called out for, and that I believe we've achieved. While I will no longer be managing Derek, I naturally continue to grow or to follow and support his career with great interest. The UK remains at the pinnacle of the heavyweight division, and Derek stands ready to go toe-to-toe with them all. 2021 is looking very exciting for him with a number of options available. Chisora added, he said, everyone close to me thought I was crazy when I told him I wanted David to manage me, but in the last 2.5 years, my performance in the ring has spoken for themselves. Given fight fans the battles they wanted to see, even when COVID put a handbrake on everything, I may have been robbed against Usyk and Parker, but have developed as a fighter. 2021 is looking very interesting, and I'm back in camp, ready to go to this autumn. It's time for war. I would like to thank David Haye for his support at times patience and guidance during our time together. So, those are the words of David Haye and Derek Chisora. And what I can tell from this separation, I don't think it's one of those, definitely it didn't end bad. You know, they had, their recommendations for each guy, and they thanked each other for their time together, and that was that. It was almost like a good breakup. The partnership was successful. He did have some fantastic fights. In fact, I think he had, better fights than he had in the last 3 or 4 years than he had in the last couple with David Haye. So I do agree with him on that. I think that those guys together make an kind of uncanny duo together when they fought. I mean, when they came together and he managed him. I'm not sure about the Usyk robbery, but Joseph Parker was definitely a robbery. You can even tell the energy was different with Andy Lee being the trainer of Joseph Parker. He didn't even look happy that he got the decision. So that should tell you, sometimes your expressions can tell. And I know that the expression on Andy Lee was that his fighter did not win. Now, the big question is, why did they break up? Since they have all these recommendations for each other, why did they break up? Only time will tell us. Probably when his next manager is revealed or whatever, or promoter that gets into the mix with those guys, then you'll probably see, because more than likely, I think someone promised him something better. And he presented it to David, and David was like, hey, do what you need to do. No harm, no foul. But it does interest me on where they go from here. Because at the end of the day, I think Derek Chisora won't stop fighting until probably someone takes him out. Knocks him out massively. I don't know, until because he's obviously a war-driven soldier. So we'll see what happens with him. And David Haye, he will probably start managing someone else. And if they can see what he did with Derek Chisora, he could more than likely manage someone else and bring them similar or better success. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this all of a sudden breakup between David Haye and Derek Chisora. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.